Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly going into November 4th. So I got a spirit message tip that was so long. Instead of saying it in the beginning here, I did a whole video that is about to load. So it will be either right before this video or right after. And it is all about use divine wisdom to navigate, use divine wisdom to navigate. And it just went on and on. And it blew me away because, as you know, on every reading, I look up the angel number message for the length of the video. I don't do that for spirit messages and tips, but on that one, I was guided to look it up and it blew me away. I mean, you cannot make it up whatsoever. So definitely look at that video. I think it's like 10 minutes. It's not that long. And it is all about us receiving divine wisdom to use, to find, use, and apply right now, to lean into that even more. And this has been coming up in every single reading I've been doing as the world has gotten crazier and crazier and more kicked up. To counteract that, I equate divine wisdom as the most profoundly loving support that we're receiving as well, and to lean into that even more. Because not only when we think of a divine, when we receive divine wisdom, we think of a divine inspiration, divine ideas to carry out. But what's so profoundly loving is you're also receiving a lot of divine wisdom on how to remain calm, balanced, powerful, and loving during this time. Like what I call staying lit, holding your own, focus on what's in front of you. Like they're helping us with that ability as well. And that's what I could almost cry is the most profoundly loving part of it. And so besides what you're getting directly through your clairs sometimes, what lands in your life that you somehow are guided to find. It could be you're guided to find like almost ancient wisdom or ancient teachings or things. And what they always say to me is it's not even teaching you anything. It's reminding you of what you already know on some level and to remind you to use it at this time. And I could almost cry how loving this is. So don't discount anything you're guided to. I've been guided to a lot of, I would say in the last year, even more older books, older teachings, older, and you'll find it's all parallel. Like even as a kid, it was always brought to me, there's so many different avenues, but it's all leading to the same place, right? So you can study different religions, different traditions, different spiritual teachings, and it all goes to the same place. So once you almost know the language of one, you understand and where all the other ones are coming from, and you could take a little bit of each thing that will help you along the way. So besides that, you'll be getting things directly through your clairs that remind you of the divine wisdom to apply in your life while you need, almost like multitasking as you're here doing things. You might be reminded through your clairs what's the divine wisdom to really apply here. Don't get lost, right? Because people could be reacting in very bizarre ways. Things can be happening all around you that it feels like this. How are you being calm, loving, balanced? How are you applying the divine teachings, divine wisdom, the divine perspective? How are you holding the divine peace, the divine love, the divine, right? No matter what is coming at you, no matter what is happening around you, and then also staying focused on what are you accomplishing. I mean, so this is a lot to combat, this is divine wisdom applying to the umpth degree. And this has been coming out in so many readings and messages. And you could find that even though you felt your connection or divine wisdom your whole life practically, it's almost like prep you for this time. This is almost like masterclass. They were also kidding around. They made me say it a couple of readings ago, like you're getting your master's here, like you're applying everything you've known. And so things come in for you to remember in the moment and to apply it in the moment. And it could feel so divine. So I did a whole spirit message tip about that. So I don't go off too much, but I did want to sum it up. And it's going to be before this video or after, how use that divine wisdom, use the divine wisdom to navigate, use the divine wisdom that you're getting direct and indirect, and how profound is it that it's coming through for us, right? It's like amazing. I don't have words for it. It's beyond words. And it's just there for you. I hear myself talk sometimes and I don't feel I do it justice, but I can only do what I can do. And that's another thing they really help me with also. It's like I just share freely here and that's it. Like it stands on its own and I don't have to worry about that. Because sometimes I ache afterwards. I'm like, oh gosh, I wish I had a different voice. I wish I had a different whatever. Because, I don't feel like it lands sometimes. It doesn't matter. Okay, they're going to help you let go with that too. I'm telling you, there's divine wisdom that they are just plummeting us with. And I found it so profoundly loving. It's another facet of profound love, divine wisdom. I mean, it's brilliant. It's masterful. Definitely watch the video that I'm going to put. It's about 10 minutes. I think it's 11, literally 11 minutes. It's going to appear before it's loading now. Okay, so we're going to get into the weekly, and keep in mind your own intuition the whole way. Clear out, get ready to receive. Whatever the length of the video is, I'll look up the angel number message. We're going to tap in for the journey. We're going to tap into the energy. This is why I call it the overall. We're going to tap into the goddess guidance, what to surrender to make it easier, messages from heaven and loved ones passed on, our spirit guides. And this is so amped up at this time. I mean, this is a repeating message that you're running on a different octave. It's almost like you're connected to this always while you're doing things here or checking in, or, you know, this is amped up, and you can find that it is. And we're going to end it with guardian angel messages. So let's clear out and get ready to receive. Okay, so let's get ready to receive right now. Clear out and get ready to receive messages for November 4th. So just remember what I said about divine wisdom and divine support, and using that divine wisdom. Just using that divine wisdom. Okay. Here we go. This is for the journey. What should we know for the journey? Tapping into the archangels for the journey. They're going to get specific. Oh my gosh. Okay. They're like, hold on. Yeah, that 3 of Ariel again. Look, it's all about the physical, staying in your power, doing the work in the physical, and they're backing you to do that. Now, there could be giving you a lot of divine wisdom, divine ideas, divine inspiration. How are you holding your own and your power here in the physical? These are both Archangel Ariel cards. This is all about what you're doing in the physical. This is your love, support, backing in the physical. This is you in your power. Everything in November were King and Queen cards. So they are very much, no matter what, keeping you in your power for the work and the things that you're doing here. They want you to do it in a very almost loving way, a very collaboratory way with people. But this is also keeping you very focused. Like, what is in front of you for you to do the work and stay in your power to do it? That is where they want you. So don't get distracted, pulled away. They're making sure that you're in your power doing the work here. So do what you love. It's a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Here they're saying your plans are working out very well. This is professional financial success, using your resources wisely. And may I say, use your divine wisdom, knowledge. That's part of your resources. There's something about this. They actually were making it very crystal clear. Not only are you doing the work here, but you're also using those spiritual resources wisely, divine wisdom wisely. You know, what's keeping you in your power? What's keeping you focused? How are you growing, making progress? How are you doing your work? You're receiving a lot directly, even more so during this time. How are you staying in your power and purpose and doing the work, making things better, making the progress? And here it is in these cards. But what does that all take? I mean, that is what they're amping up. So using all your resources wisely, and I think that's where they're keeping you, like in your power doing the work, and using everything they're giving you wisely. This wisely, because they made me do, they made me have the separate spirit message. Yeah, I mean, they're just really helping you to do that in a really wise way. So I would say being in your power, doing the work in a really wise way is what they're bringing forth here. Things are really working out. You're going to have results from this work. You're going to have progress from this work. So they're supporting, again, your progress, which has been a running theme for November from the get-go. Yeah, doors to spirit. Now, let me tell you, where things were blocked, stagnant, they said the gates have opened. So they said that before. So no doubt they're making sure that you're staying connected with spirit, and spirit is blasting those doors open. Did you need to know something, learn something, blast a door open of something? You are linked with spirit blasting doors open when it comes to your progress, when it comes to results, when it comes to, right? So it's like a next level, gates blasting open. So you're with spirit with this, like almost blasting open the doors of more opportunities, more results, more progress. So that's where they're with you. And they're also giving a lot of divine, when they said using your resources wisely as you're doing the work, the doors to spirit are wide open. They're right there. See that? So this is what I meant, like, they're with you as you're going through these doors, as you're going through your progress and results. The door to spirit is even open, and you're receiving a lot. I mean, so much so they had me do that separate spirit message that they're part of your, like your coworker, your partner, your divine partner as you're doing this. So yeah, so this is going to lead to greater progress and results. I know that your link with spirit as you're doing it is going to be priceless. So link to spirit as you do the work is really the running theme here, and to feel that always, because that's the running theme, and they're really keeping you in your power doing the work as you're linked with them. Yeah, so yeah, and look, it landed on door to spirit. They're making it so crystal clear. I can't even get over it. Quiet time. Exactly. This is your connection, how you connect with them. You take that quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate, because you are doing the work in your power, staying connected with spirit. It is through your intuition. Almost reminds me of the high priestess. When you want the healing, you want the wisdom, you want whatever to stay in your power to do the work. It is your connection to spirit, your gateway, your doorway to the answers. It was 11:11 on the video, and I have chills. This is your special connection. This is where you're getting your wisdom, your healing, your divine wisdom, your divine moves, your divine navigation system. This is how you're getting your answers. This is how they're keeping you calm, balanced, loving, at peace, in your purpose, in your power, doing the work. It is this connection. You notice how my voice even got quieter? This is how they're keeping you. It is so beautiful. This is almost like your secret, like a reboot. When you're plugged in, they're going to show you the way past and blasting through doors here for results, progress. This is almost where you're getting your, like I said, your power, your wisdom, your everything to support your power and making the progress, doing the work. The spirit's with you as you're doing this. So you might take more quiet time as you're doing this to get the answers, to get the way to go. Like they said, they made me put a separate spirit message tip. You cannot make this up. It's using your divine wisdom to navigate. And whenever you're trying to navigate, either staying in your power in a better way, doing the work in a better way, what's the better results, what's the better progress, what's the moves to make, you're going inside, you're going for the quiet time, you're linked with spirit, you're blasting open the doors for whatever you need for the greater progress, the greater results, and they're giving it to you. So there's something about spirits like blasting doors open here. So let's see what we can surrender to make this easier. But they're supporting your power and progress. And what I'm getting from here is whenever you need an answer, a direction, navigation, a wisdom, support, you're going quiet. The answers are coming from within and from spirit. So, and together the door is open. First of all, for you to receive, the door is open. You know how people talk about the veil, but the door is always open to you. And also with them, you're blasting doors open for greater progress, for greater results. They're blasting the way forward. It's just really amazing. Like whenever you need to blast the way forward to something, they're helping you to do that. Just go quiet and go within. This is pretty amazing. Okay, so to what to surrender? Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. They want you in your power. So this could be sometimes when they're telling you, yeah, have some quiet time, stay linked with spirit. They want you in your power doing the work for progress. You could be actually educated. This actually comes through a lot with myself in your personal and in your work about setting those appropriate boundaries, appropriate limits. They could actually be almost educating you on that, because people could really be taking a lot of, they're saying like use your resources wisely. They could almost be educating you to stay in your power doing the work, right? Spirit is kind of telling you how can you use your resources even more wisely. That could be part of your spiritual education. Where can you set better boundaries, limits? Practice, expressing your own needs, and remember, no is a complete sentence. It's healthy to set boundaries, because there's something about staying lit during this time has been a repeating message. They could really be almost educating you on setting appropriate limits so you stay in your power. Do you see that? Like support, maybe I should put it here. It's supporting you staying in your power. So Yeah, so and also, as much as you're doing the work, you might need more quiet time to meditate, make sure you're navigating in your divine way, staying in your power, setting those limits. It really is amazing how they could really be, like I said, this has been a repeating theme. They're helping you with the power to actually do the work and get things done. So they could really be educating you. How can you set better limits? How can you take care of your power here? All your resources here. You could be getting a real education about that. Whenever you meditate, go within, they're giving it to you. It's like they're supporting your greater results. They're supporting the growth. They're supporting your work here and using your resources wisely. So part of setting limits, it could be limiting what you're plummeted with 24/7. They had me delete a lot of things that I was incoming. With everything going on, also what I've been educated on too is like, because we're plummeted 24/7, you don't even realize how much we're plummeted, that if anything is causing undue stress, undue whatever, this has been a repeating thing, take it off your plate. Instead of putting more on your plate, take it off your plate, because they want you in your power doing the work you're here to do. So they're going to make sure that you're not too stretched out, to squandering your resources. Remember, they said you're using your resources wisely. This is such a key message here. They could really be educating you on how to better utilize your resources. But that includes not just your time, your focus, your energy, but your power. It's multidimensional. Like, how are you using all your resources more wisely? This is all for your growth, for your progress. And you're staying connected with them for the answers. It's landing on door to spirit over here. Yeah, exactly. They are keeping you the focus. What are you achieving? What is your growth? They want you to be creative, look for all the ways to build, grow, and manifest. This is what they're asking you to do. This is a repeating message for November. So you could be educated on how are you better supporting your power to build, grow, and manifest. They're teaching you this. Now, this could be on multi-levels, because here's the door to spirit and the quiet time, that they could be helping you on how do you stay in your power better? How are you focusing? How are you doing the work that's actually leading to greater results and growth that you want? They're giving you a spiritual education. So they're definitely asking you to stay focused in your power, look for all the ways to build, grow, and manifest. That's what they're supporting. If it includes setting limits on things, saying no to some things, you're linked with spirit. You're with spirit. Spirit, first of all, the quiet time, you're blasting doors open to spirit to get answers. They could be really educating you at this time, but also spirit is blasting the doors open for this to be building, growing, manifesting. So with spirit, it's almost like blasting new doors open to build, grow, and manifest, almost like new, greater results. So and look in this card. I mean, you're with spirit here in the power doing it. So use your resources wisely on multi-dimensional. That's why this quiet time is so important. It's keeping you in your power to do the work here. They could be educating you. Again, where are you setting those limits so you remain in your power doing the work? Blasting those doors open with spirit and actually growing, building, growing, and manifesting what you want at this time. What is in your purpose to build, grow, and manifest at this time? You're getting educated with spirit, and it's blasting doors open to actually build this. So this is really powerful, and they could be educating you on the way there. That's what they meant by using all your resources wisely. And the message before this that I posted separately was about even divine wisdom. They're giving you a lot of divine wisdom when they say using resources wisely. It even includes the wisdom they're giving you. And look at that with the quiet time. That's part of the wisdom where they could blow your mind open, your heart open. What I'm talking about, multidimensional, like how are you creating, building, growing, manifesting, doing that? Are you setting different limits, or like putting other people in a different place so that you're more in your power, or you see some more things possible? Are you seeing a more divine way to get there? Or, right? It's something about this, about using it more wisely to build, grow, and manifest. They're keeping you there in your power doing the work. And whenever you need, go quiet, because this could be, with spirit, you're blasting doors open to build more, create more, manifest more in your life. And what I'm saying is this could really be a spiritual education for myself. I mean, it almost feels like really personal. Like they could show you where you can actually build better, create better, They could be changing your mind on things. They could be divinely reminding you of things. They could be, you know, it's that. It's something about that. And also like helping you to stay in your power in a better way. They're assuring you that things are really working out really well. And they want you to continue to look for all the ways to build, grow, and manifest. Now, and again, whenever you need the answers or the way, you're connecting with Spirit. And with Spirit, you're blasting open the doors to do this. You're with Spirit doing that. So yeah, it's linking to positive change. This is why there's massive support. It's all for positive changes. This, stay in your power for this, because the work that you're doing is for positive change. And that could have meant why you're so linked with Spirit at this time, because they're helping you to do this, right? This is for positive change. Dare to be different. And when you were criticized, remember they said set limits. This is not to accept anything that's diminishing your power in some way at all. They want you in your power. So Spirit is like blasting the doors open to that. So you're with Spirit doing the work for positive change. And there could be a lot of positive changes involved with that. That's almost like multi-level here. They're telling you to dare to be different. And when you're criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. And many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. Sown the seeds of change. You are with Spirit, sowing the seeds for change. The work that you're doing, the power to do it with. You're with Spirit. The door to Spirit is blasting this open. So this is all supporting growth. This is all supporting positive changes in your life. But what does that entail? It really entail setting those limits, right? Like things that are coming in the way of this in some way. They're going to show you to set some limits and stand in your power. It's so beautiful. It's like loving support to stand more in your power, continue doing the work, and continue looking for all the ways to build, grow, and manifest. And no, it doesn't matter if you have people's approvals. This is the setting limits. They're infiltrating or affecting your power or the way that you're working. The quiet time. Stay linked with Spirit. With Spirit, you're blasting doors open. They're supporting you, building, growing, and manifesting. It is all about positive change. But I would say it's really being authentic to self, which has come through a gazillion times, to stay in your power, to utilize everything they're giving you. Now, in the power, in the separate video, they're your direct, this is the door. I mean, this is your direct connection to positive change. They are supporting the positive change. So don't doubt when they said using your resources wisely. When you go quiet with them, you're blasting doors open for creating positive changes, for building, growing, and manifesting this. You're doing this together. So know what's supporting you. There's something about this as you're doing the work here, and to set the limits on anything else that's kind of disturbing that momentum or sapping your power, because here it says surrender to limits. So it's like block this out, get back to quiet time, and know that they're supporting positive change, building, growing, manifesting, doing the work in your power. And what they were saying is part of this is not just you doing the work here, but utilizing everything they're giving you, all the loving support, all the divine ideas, all the divine wisdom, which was a literal separate video. So if you're getting guidance, wisdom, and everything else that's supporting you, staying in your power, doing the work, building, growing, manifesting, and for positive changes in your life, that is where that's where they're keeping you. And they're giving you almost like a spiritual education on this. It could almost feel like in November, where in old times, it's like you might be actually sowing something quite different in your life this time around. And the efforts that it takes to do that. It could be, they were giving me last week, I have chills when I say this, but almost like breaking patterns, breaking, like when you unearth and build something new, because they're saying be you, be different, right? I mean, just keep going, keep sowing the seeds of change. This is linked with door to Spirit. So it's almost like this is growing with door to Spirit. Like they are, I don't know how else to give this to you, but this is so beautiful. So yeah, stay in your power doing the work and utilize everything that they're giving you to build, grow, and manifest at this time. This is all creating positive change, and set the limits with everything else, because all that does is distract you from the work or kick you out of your power. This is your link, the quiet time with Spirit, encouraging this growth. And it's going to come from within. They're encouraging the change. If this is in your soil, like this, you're grounded in Spirit, and in your soil, stay in your power and do the work. And they're telling you, yes, you dare to be different. And when you're criticized, you remember you're never going to please everyone. And many brilliant, gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. It is often they who have sown the seeds of change, and with Spirit, Look what grew. That's what they're bringing forth in this reading, and I have chills everywhere. So you stay in your power, continue doing the work, and look who sees and knows what you're doing and giving you the resources to use wisely here. Anytime you need to feel connected or have answers, you go for the quiet time. Here's Door to Spirit with you. And yes, 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 limits with everybody else. This is about positive change, and know what's supporting you to do this. So I wish you the best for what you're creating, for what you're building, manifesting positive change. Do the work, stay in your power, know what you're linked with. That's priceless. Know what's supporting you, know what you're linked with. That helps. That so helps. It's like encouraging the growth, encouraging. I wish you the best. Besides this video, look for all the things that come in that help you to stay in your power, staying doing the work, and encouraging the growth in what you're creating. It will be amazing because it is coming to you direct in the quiet time. You're getting this all directly way beyond this reading. So yes, you have wild, crazy, beautiful, amazing divine support to build, grow, and manifest things and create positive change. Absolutely. And be you. This takes a lot to be yourself, right? Brilliant, gifted, sowing the seeds of change. Yes, keep going. Wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.